Jack's over, the con is over, Jack's got more free time, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh.
And it would be great to go to the con, but I'd probably only go for a day, and then I'd have to go down Friday after work and go for Saturday, and then leave Sunday. And by that time, I'm not seeing anybody, and the game isn't until Tuesday.
Okay, I see.
Like, day-wise, money-wise, it just didn't work.
Sun's out, guns out. What?
All right, we're doing intro. I'll be right back.
Okay. Good day.
So instead, I'm going to see my brother, and we're going to hopefully go see a Giants game or something.
I don't know. What is he doing? I haven't.
John Lacey?
Yeah.
He just bought an apartment in San Francisco.
What?
Yeah, you
Really?
guys go way back. This is.
What's he?
I was
What's he? Where is he working? What's he doing?
Oh, him and his wife are architects.
Well, I know that, but
okay, I don't remember the firm. They moved down there like 10 months ago from Vancouver.
Awesome.
And they both got new jobs. But I know my sister-in-law works for Parks and Rec down there in San Francisco, and I think she got like a sweet moving bonus.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
rad.
Mm-hmm. So that's that story.
That's it.
Yeah, short and sweet. I'm just. Oh, they're doing their thing.
Oh shit!
And here I am without any spells, only in.
You looked down, and so I thought you were going to say, and here I am without any pants. And I was like,
Here
what?
I am again on my own.
Oh, God.
Wait, what?
The best reveal would have been, well, the shocking, the shock factor. Let's be real.
Yeah, right. The best
That
reveal would have been the truth or something. It's actually a penis.
We're immediately banned from Twitch. Took us long enough.
I uploaded a video to YouTube to put on my Patreon, and immediately it was flagged by like 20 different emails about song usage. Like, it was just like, can't use this one, can't use this one, can't use this one. And all they do is they mute it. They don't do anything else. But if they catch something of copyright, I don't know how it's so fast, but it's who made the claim and who owns the song and et cetera is all listed. And it's like, we had to block this. Right. And it came in like 20 of them. It's like, fuck, one process video.
Jeez.
Sorry, I listened to Spotify. I don't know how I got on that topic.
Oh no, what's happening?
Oh no! What?
Oh no.
I just want to put this character sheet is definitely like, the reason I can only put in spells is because the character thinks I only know 3.
Unmute and
I don't know how to change that.
hi guys, can you hear us now?
Yeah.
I blew everyone's ears out by accident.
Oh no.
We're off to.
Wait,
I don't mic you sound like crap.
I don't have the Twitches open.
What?
You don't have the Twitches open?
Hashtag Rick's for bits.
I'm Chat's best friend, or I'm trying
That's
to be.
true.
You're something.
You're trying to
I don't
be
know.
what?
I'm like Styles from
Teen Wolf?
Teen Wolf, and Chat is Michael J. Fox. I'm just showing up in a van with a keg.
Bits are mine.
Get in the van. I got a great hashtag tonight, though. I got a
Fucking
great hashtag.
Styles.
You
Yeah,
have a new
Styles.
hashtag?
All right.
Are
this
you
thing-
gonna create a new
Sounds
hashtag
good.
for every game from now on?
As long as my creative juices flow.
'Cause I'd be
I'll
about
just stop
that.
screaming in people's ears.
I'll get on board.
All right.
Wait,
All right, I picked my.
are we on?
My glasses.
I don't see any of y'all.
We're
My
live.
glasses.
Oh, there's Jack.
Twitch.tv/Jack Patillo.
Jack Patillo.
So, just quickly going back to Rick not being able to.
P-A-T-T-I-L-L-O.
2 T's, 2 L's.
Patillo.
Cattillo.
Patillo.
Amateur hour.
Patillo.
Hour.
Just going back to Rick not being able to come to Austin. Rick, I'm very sad, but I understand.
No, we don't. Fuck
But
you.
we're gonna have so much fun without you.
Yeah.
We were gonna have D&D just on Monday, just to make it where everyone could play. Because
Wait, I can play on
back
Monday.
on Tuesday.
No, you can't. You're gonna be away. You're not there.
No,
So
I'm back.
I'm actually going back on Wednesday, but I'm driving back to Dallas on Tuesday.
Oh.
I'm coming back on Sunday because I have a script
Hey.
Hey.
meeting. Wait,
Thank you very much, Ditch.
Wait, why are you coming back on Sunday?
because I have a script meeting on Monday morning, so I have to be back.
Oh.
You can blow that off, right?
No, it's like I have 3 meetings every 6 weeks. It's like,
Yeah.
how did you miss this?
You have one job, Rick.
I know, right? Happens to be that Monday. Okay, let's wait. Oh, I have the Twitches open, so I'm ready to play.
Get them Twitches.
Get them Twitches. Get
Get
them
that
Twitches.
bitty goodness. Is everybody watching?
So I want to point out I got a this new Elgato Stream Deck thing, which is kind of neat.
Whoa.
So you
that's
can like
rad.
push buttons and change scenes and stuff.
That's super
Oh, that's
rad.
rad.
Can I put
It's
my
pretty
spells
cool.
in it?
I don't. You might, maybe. You probably work it.
Oh, that would be so cool if
Well-
we could program it to like have an animation
We
when
could totally
we
do
cast
that.
a spell.
I could have like a fireball animation.
Oh,
whenever
that's
you cast
cool.
a fireball, it'll be like whoa, and like have a big graphic come on the screen.
How much do those things go for?
I don't entirely know because my friend
Yeah.
of mine at Elgato got me this one,
Okay.
but I want to say they're like 150.
Can you do one for Speak with Animals and it's just like a sock puppet comes up?
That'd be so
Absolutely.
cute.
Let me see here. This thing is really cool though. Like, so right now, like, okay, if you're watching my chat, oh, there's our intro. There we are. I think over here. I can move around like real fast. So
Cool.
it's really cool.
Gotta get one. I gotta get one.
Would you say you have to catch them all? No, that didn't work. Move on.
They're $150.
Oh, okay.
Wow, someone else said 240. Oh, you just googled it. Sorry.
Yeah,
You just-
they're $149 on Amazon right now.
Damn.
Son.
Damn, that is.
But
whack.
it's got LCD keys in it, so you can like add graphics and stuff, and then you can make like folders. So it's kind of like an iPhone, where it's like if I want to add more, I do that and do a whole other thing.
Okay. It's cool.
Pretty cool.
I need it.
Just saying.
I
it's
need
cool.
it. I need
You
it.
should get one.
I need
You
it.
should get one.
Can you fix our character sheets first? Oh man, the double finger.
All right. So who's doing the recap?
Not me, because I'm still trying
I
to
did it last time. I
I
think.
actually don't remember what we did.
I think we just kind of hung out with Fizzgig and
Oh,
reconvened, and he told us the
that's right.
story of
We did the forest stuff.
we got back right, and
Yep.
we worked our way back to Fizzgig's place,
Mm-hmm.
and he showed up when we saw his Albert.
We negotiated with the forest people.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that. You should
I
say.
don't think that went well, to be honest.
Well, then you should tell your side of the story.
They were attacking, and we told them to stop, and then Fizzgig paid them.
So
No,
here's what needs to
everyone-
happen. I think Katie needs to tell her side of the story, but Rick needs to mute it, and then vice versa. And then we'll see how they compare.
Oh man, we'll be here all night. And then I'll have to do mine.
Oh!
Gonna need some burn here for that.
Fine. I'm gonna do a quick recap. Rick, mute or not mute?
I'm
That
fucking
is-
timing you. I'm
That
timing
is
you.
the question.
Up to you. Yeah. Also the question.
Fuck, I don't have my stopwatch with me.
Yeah, it's not hard for Rick to mute.
What
You
is?
just gotta pull
What?
out
You
that
have a
thing.
phone, right?
Can we just mute
Yeah.
you?
It's on the phone, but the phone is in the bedroom on the charger.
Oh. Well. Oh, sure. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go. I don't know if you're gonna mute yourself or not.
No, I'm not going to. We're gonna do that. We have to go to the island of dinosaur.
Okay.
thing.
So what I think happened is we spent the night in the like on the trail back, and when we arrived to the Kingdom Wall, the forest people were attacking and trying to break through to raid Fizzgig's kingdom. And I came in like Gandalf on a horse, except it was a donkey, and and I basically yelled at them and said, "What the actual f? Cut this out." Then I tried to negotiate very poorly with them to monetarily to stop attacking, and then Rookie, I think, shot someone down, or Rookie killed someone, or maybe Xavier killed, or Bridget killed someone. Killed one of the forest
Nope.
people, and then
Nope.
they,
The forest people killed each other
Oh yeah,
based on all y'all's.
yeah. Because I
Conversation.
had
That's where you're
the
going
sword
with?
up to the guy's neck, and then he ended up shooting.
oh,
or he
that's
ended up
right,
getting
they
shot.
killed each other.
Yeah.
So the forest guy threw an axe at one of the archers on the wall, and then the archer's friend was like, "Oops," and then shot an arrow through the forest guy's head. So anyway, he died. Then I finally gave them money. They were like, "Okay, we're gonna go away." Then we went and found Fizzgig, and I was like, "Fizzgig, you need to give them their money so they'll stop attacking." And he's like, "Okay." Then we ate, and then Bridget got really super drunk. Really, really drunk. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, because it was like when in Rome.
Right. He was just so
We are in Rome now.
he was just so excited about the majesty of the place that he was just like, well, if it's free wine, it's free wine. And so
And then he got liked him.
and then Fizzgig, I don't remember that part. That's your side of the story. Then I got to see my castle, which is very cool. My white castle covered in jasmine vines. And then he was like, hey, by the way, I'm collecting the orbs from all over. And thanks for giving me this one, which was the opal that we had. But I need you to get another one. And we were like, what? And he was like, yeah. And we're like, what? And he was like, you need to go to this island. And now that's where we're at. Not at the island, but that's where at the point where he's like, go to the island. And we're like, what? That's pretty much all I remember.
That's everything I remember to a T, word for word.
Rick,
Sounds
You're
good to me.
welcome.
Rick,
I'm
what-
not even kidding.
Rick,
And also, Fizzgig like slipped that he is the ultimate villain.
What?
Oh yeah. he has a Palantir, so he has to be evil.
I am suspicious of him.
Does the
Fucking
Palantir
Because-
equal evil?
Fucking amateurs. God.
This is amateur hour.
Yeah. Welcome to the party, pal. John
I
McClane.
am suspicious. Oh, sorry. Did I just blow it out again? I am suspicious of Fizzgig because he wants to collect all of those stones or orbs and put them in the one place. And I'm always suspicious of people who want the Gauntlet of Power.
Well, why?
Why?
Well, I mean, what's the Gauntlet of Power?
Oh, that's a Marvel reference.
Oh,
Even that, I don't think I got right.
brain hurt.
Close.
So what is it you think this Fizzgig will do with these orbs?
I don't know, but
He'll
but-
probably bring
This is-
together
this
an
is in
army of
character.
10,000.
This is in character. We're all in this small alcove outside of his throne room. Just
Oh, okay.
what do you
Do we have our arms around each other like a little huddle?
Yeah, because I'm wasted.
Okay, so we're huddling right now.
So
I don't
what do you think he's going to do with these orbs? Like, I mean, obviously we had a hell of a time with one.
Well, he says he's going to keep them safe. And based on everything that we know about him, all we can do is trust that that's the truth right now.
How far do you trust him? And
To
can-
the Isle of Nubar, apparently.
to Zanzibar and the
Island of
Zanzibarbanian.
I trust him. I trust him very much. I think that he's just trying to bring the world closer together and make it more accessible with these orbs, personally.
Well, you've known him for a while. Is that a feeling that you get from being friends with him for a long time?
Eric, how long have I known him? I'm just curious. Like,
You've known him for
100
about
years.
or 6, but that's
or
You've-
what?
you've-
So you're a
you-
little quiet.
You've known him since you were a little child.
Aw.
Okay.
No, you're
Um,
big Yuki.
I say I trust him with my life. I would go to the end for him.
Aww.
What do you think his game is with? That was in character. Is with these Palantirs.
You know, I don't. He hasn't told me much about what he plans to do. But I would only imagine he would use it to protect the people he cares about. I haven't actually seen him ever. Eric, can you confirm this? I haven't seen him do anything to harm anyone else.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
From our perspective, he was a friend of sugar. Where's Stalling.
Winston.
He was a
So
friend
we don't have
of King B.
Benedict.
get it. Let
Benedict.
it out. Let it out.
He was a friend of King Benedict. So I think that has to be good enough for Archimedes and I.
Okay. Well, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for us.
Felix just gave 300 bits for final boss.
What?
What is final boss?
I don't know.
Final boss Fizzgig.
Shit's gonna get. Oh shit!
Oh.
Hashtag-
That got real.
Hashtag final boss Fizzgig. Too long.
Damn.
I don't want to fight him. I want to trust
doesn't-
again.
Even if Eric wasn't planning on that, that's now me.
It has to happen.
No.
Also, I realized that by the end of this entire stream, we're gonna have the longest hashtags ever.
Oh yes.
I hope
No
this whole game ends like, was it final fight?
And then 300
We'll
bits
talk
for
about
Rick from State Fan.
Oh, State Fair.
It's alright.
State fan.
It's
Oh,
Rick.
let's talk about my new hashtag before we really get started.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to ask, where's the artwork? You're supposed to give me artwork to make thumbnails.
Fuck, I totally
Your
forgot
face.
about that. What?
Girl.
Damn. Re-forward? Push that back to the top of the email inbox? I'm so sorry. I forgot about that.
Wait, what were you supposed to
It's
do?
cool.
I guess
I
that's
send this art for thumbnails and stuff.
Oh.
thumbnail.
Just like for general thumbnails for our.
Okay.
Move around the map.
Can you actually re-forward? I know you sent me an email. It got buried, and I totally forgot. Can you, when you get a chance, just re-forward it and it'll bounce back to the top or something?
This game
No?
needs to be
Okay.
the top of your priority,
I know.
Rick. Like above everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Screw DreamWorks. They don't. They,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Red thing.
So you've left the dining hall and now you're having this conversation back at your.
As we're walking,
yeah,
and talking.
as you're walking back to your chambers.
I wanted to say one thing to Archimedes as we're walking before you get into your thing, and I throw an arm around him and pick up and be like, I don't trust much right now. I trust you. I think we're going to need at least a little insurance on these orbs before we give them back to Shit Gig.
What kind of insurance are you thinking?
I don't know. You're the brains of this operation, and I kiss him on the cheek and I stumble forward.
And I like stop walking for a second.
Yeah, figure it out.
Archimedes will remember that. All right.
Yeah, go for it.
So are we? Is it nighttime now?
Yep, it's
Are we all just heading to bed?
it's nighttime. You guys have your suite inside of Fizzgig's castle. So are you and you can
What-
walk into the suite and there are 6 bedrooms that go off of the suite itself, off of the center room in the suite.
Is
I
there
follow
any-
Shadow into whichever room she goes into.
Shadow just runs and jumps up into this one king-size bed, and you see Shadow just kind of go already underneath the covers, and there's just a mound. There's a mound on the bed.
That dog
Nice.
is filthy.
I don't care which room is mine. Whatever is left is fine because I want to go down and spend time with Rhea. I just want to pet her for a while.
Okay. You want to go out to the stables and pet
Mhm.
Rhea? Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like whatever I have on me. I'm just gonna like take off and just put somewhere, like just on the floor and wherever, just as I come in, and then just be like, okay, I'm going to spend some time with Rhea. I'll be back.
Nice.
She's going to speak with the animals.
It's true. It's totally true. Briddick, what are you doing?
Upon entering my chambers and I dump my gear, I'm gonna raid the mini fridge and leave. Hopefully there's like a bottle of wine or a cask of liquor or something.
You see a flush bar that's
Mhm.
in the main suite there are several barrels behind the bar that you
Mhm.
can test out.
Is there like a jug or something I can fill?
Yeah, there's vessels, there's mugs, cups, goblets.
So the first thing that has wine, I just fill like a jug,
Okay.
like a large jug. I don't even test it. I just fill that up.
So
and-
so there's 5 barrels,
Okay.
all in a row. Which one do you want to open first? You don't know what's in them.
I'll start with the one that's closest to me, and just like with the jug, just to see what's in there.
So as you pour it out, you see an amber liquid that falls out.
Okay, I smell it,
It doesn't smell like wine, it smells a little more like ale.
so I take a sip. Ale, just put it down.
After you have that sip,
Yeah.
You start to feel a little tingling in the tips of your fingers.
Like a good tingling.
Just a tingling.
Okay, I pour more and take it and chug some more.
And now your your hands are all tingling, like almost like a numbing feeling.
Oh, ugh, okay. I'll move on to the next one.
So as you pour out from the spigot on the next barrel,
Yeah.
a clear, transparent liquid comes out.
I smell it.
It smells just potent. Smells like alcohol's coming off of it. The smell of astringency.
Ugh, over the shoulder.
You toss it over your shoulder,
Yeah.
and it hits the table in the center of the suite, and you can
Yeah.
just see a little bit of smoke come off the table as it singes the table.
Good call, Briddick, I say to myself. I'll move down to the next one, do the same thing.
Okay, so you pour it out, and as this comes out, it's very viscous and it's thick as it pours into your goblet, but it's a dark burgundy in color.
I take a fingertip's worth right off the spigot as it ends, and
This has a malt and caramel, a deep malt and caramel flavor.
okay. Good. Do I
Yeah.
feel any sort of sensation?
Nope.
Okay, I point at it and I'm like, I'm gonna remember you. And I move on to the next one.
You pour the next one out, and it's a rose-colored liquid that falls into your goblet.
Ooh. I fill it up a little bit and I smell it.
It smells like strawberries.
I sip it.
Tastes like strawberries.
I drink the whole thing.
You get a little more drunk.
It is strawberries.
And then I guess there's one more.
Yep.
And I check that one.
You open it up, and sand pours out.
Oh God! I throw the mug on the jug on the ground, and I get a new jug, and I go over to the one that smelled and tastes like strawberries, and I fill it up.
Okay.
And I take that with me, and I leave the compound of where our bedrooms are, and I go find whatever might be a church or something in this castle, wherever that might be.
You want to find like a chapel inside of the castle itself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Something where the men and women of this land go to pray to whatever god they pray to here.
Well, yeah, you're still in the chapel or you're still in the castle inside of the keep.
Yeah, so I'm hoping there's something in that.
In the castle. Okay, so as you make your way down, stumbling through the halls, falling on one side, one on the right wall, kind of bracing yourself on the left wall, you explore around and you see several rooms, several fancy dining halls, and but you do manage to find a small chapel that is before you.
Yeah.
And it's not extravagant, but it's well crafted. There's a wooden altar at the far end. There are not pews, but benches scattered around that are very well crafted, made out of the richest of woods that you've seen in a long time.
Okay. I'm impressed, I say aloud to no one. And I shuffle in and shutting whatever door behind me, and I take a seat in the back of the room, and I stay there for, in my state, feels like eternity, drinking from the jug. And every time I do, I lift it up and I pour a little bit out. And then and as the night goes on, like fast forward role play, and as the night goes on, and I'm well into my cups, and I put the jug down on the chair next to me, and I pull out a knife, and eyes closed, I look up into the church and I say, I don't know who you are, but you got me here, and it's been weird, and I'm sorry for everything that I've done up to this point, but I'm gonna make it better. And I flip my dagger and I start to cut something into my hand real quick, and I bleed it out on the floor, and I just say to myself, okay, Ugma, Siren, you've got me this far, and I'm sorry I disappointed you. But I'll take the oath of Hieronis, and I'll make honor my first pact. And I just kind of pass out drunk, bleeding, and I drop the knife on the floor.
You fall back, and now your body is laid between two of these benches. Your head is on one bench, and your legs are on a bench in front. So you're essentially planking off of this, off of these two benches as the knife slowly drops from your hand.
Ting 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 onto the cobblestones, and I'm just out the rest of whatever time it is. The rest of the night, I'll wake up there on the next morning.
Rookie, what are you up to?
So okay, quick question. Dampier, but I also have seen it pronounced Damphir and Dampire. Which one is correct?
They're all they're all correct. It's just however you want to say it, but let's go with Damphir.
Okay.
I like that.
Do Damphirs need to sleep?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay. So before I head to my room, I think I want to head towards Fizzgig's quarters.
Okay.
And do I know my way pretty well?
You could easily find where Fizzgig is. You've been there before.
Okay. Before I head there, I'm gonna go up to. Is there a place where there's like a tower that I can be kind of in fresh air, but that will oversee the castle?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find the westernmost tower of the castle. This place you've gone to many times before, just to kind of meditate and be by yourself. And it's the highest spire of all the castle. And there are, as you go up there into this room, it's not big. It's about maybe a 10 by 10 in diameter or circumference room, but there are 8 windows, and so you can see in every cardinal direction out across the land.
Okay. Under one of the windows, I want there to be just like a series of drawings that I made when I was super young, kind of etched into the stone.
Awesome. What are they?
There's the height one.
I want let me think about this actually. I think I want one to be of mountains.
Okay.
But just poorly drawn mountains, right? And then I want another one to be of a cave that looks really dark, that I just constantly keep scratching in.
Okay.
I keep making it darker and darker every single time that I come here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick up one of my one of the stones, and I'm going to fill it in even more.
Okay.
And I want to bring out my sun sword, and I want to light it up.
Okay, cool. So you unsheath the sun sword, and you use its words, and you see just beams of light radiate out of it, and you see the lights penetrate every single window and shoot out of the tower, almost like a lighthouse at this point.
Cool. I'm going to kind of start rotating it very slowly, and then move faster and faster with it. Just as though I'm like drawing the light in the air.
Yeah, we get it. You got a lightsaber. It's cool.
Yeah. Does the light? The main reason why I'm doing this is I want to see if the
it
light
doesn't hurt
affects
you.
me. Okay.
Oh, that would have sucked if it did.
I'm gonna put it down at this point, and just kind of lean back and look out across the castle. And I'll look back down at the drawings, and I think there's also going to be a star, and then I'm going to bend down and quickly draw Helob.
So Helob kind of crawls out from underneath your shoulder as you're drawing it. He kind of shakes his head a little, points the hook as you draw him.
Be critiquing it.
And then the last thing is that I want there to be a symbol of infinity on there.
Okay.
And I think that like those are basically all the symbols that you see under this, and like they're just from over the years.
Okay.
Um,
So you had a symbol of infinity,
yes,
Helob.
Helob. That one's new. The cave and mountains and a star,
Okay.
and they're all just like very poorly drawn. I am not an artist.
Awesome.
At this point, I want. For people who don't know who Helob is my pet spider. He's a spirant.
Spirant.
And then I think at this point I'm going to meander to Fizzgig's room.
Okay. Now, while you're doing that, Hyacinth, what are you doing anything? You're down with Rhea. Any,
Yeah. I'm not doing anything terribly interesting. I think I'm just brushing her and just like sitting on a upturned pail or something, and I'm just brushing her and just kind of like I like people and I am pretty level-headed, but I think that I'm still a bit of an introvert in that I need time to recover from being around people for a long time, and this is sort of the first chance that I've felt, or the first time since we've gotten back, or in the past however long it's been, that I've felt like safe and secure. So I'm kind of just like relaxing and just like letting down my guard for a second while I'm just like methodically kind of petting Rhea, who has no expectations of me and doesn't, or as far as I know, isn't judging me. Is just like
She's super judgy.
she's super. Well, I don't know about it, so
You went
but
to
I'm
your
just
happy
like
place.
chilling with my donkey,
Did you just write a country song?
chilling with my donkey.
Chilling with my donkey. What?
A Jim Beam.
So yeah, that's
Cool.
what I'm doing.
And Archimedes, are you just passed out with Shadow in the bed, or what are you up to?
Playing Xbox.
I'm doing the thing like I'm so happy to be like somewhere where I have to worry about werewolves attacking me in the night and like ghosts and stuff that I'm literally just on the bed just like splayed out like
That's how you slept while we were in Ravenloft.
It's like,
This should be the night you get attacked by werewolves and ghosts.
that's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm really just kind of like collecting myself, sort of collecting my thoughts, and happy to be there with Shadow. And
Processing thing.
what did I name my tiger, my cat?
I don't remember.
I think you just named it Lion.
Yeah, didn't we call it Leon?
Leon.
We joked about it.
Leon.
Leon.
Isn't Leon from is it Bedknobs and Broomsticks?
I can't remember.
What's
I haven't
it?
seen that in a long
Anyway.
time.
Anyway.
So,
'Cause they were on the Isle of-
taking it easy. I'm not having any spiritual moment. I'm not cutting myself in a church or anything, or
What?
looking at a childhood home. Just, I'm
Something
happy
was
to be
going on there. That was
He's
heavy.
a cutter. What? I mean, what?
God.
I was just
so-
making a pact with Haronis.
Well, you got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
We all have
When in doubt, make a pact.
Yeah.
a blood pact.
Ruki, you eventually make it up to Fizzgig's chambers, and there's two guards standing before you.
Do I recognize them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the two guys from Pirates of the Caribbean who are watching.
Hello, Poppet.
Hello, Poppet.
Hello.
Sorry, we just finished a Pirates marathon.
What are their names?
Samson and Carmichael.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and say, "Good day, gentlemen."
Ruki!
Good evening, I suppose.
Yes.
Hey, how are you guys? It's been a while.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Great. How you doing?
I like these guys already.
You know, we've been gone for a while. I feel like we haven't seen you
I know. It's been a long
way
time.
too long. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's new with you?
Oh, same old thing. Wife is great. The kids are great. I have a great job. I love life. I get down to the bar every now and then. It's
That's
a wonderful
fantastic
time.
to hear. What's
I
your
mean-
favorite ale these days?
Oh, the fizz bottom is it's so good they named it twice.
Yeah, bottom to bottom. You know, as they say, bottoms up, man.
I
Such a-
agree.
Such a dad. At first I thought he was a tailgater. Now,
No, he's just a dad.
yeah.
And I'll say, well, hey, it's so nice to see you, and I'm sure we'll catch up while we're in town. But I
You
wanted
bet.
to jump.
Rookie, you still do that that hopscotch game that you used to play?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was thinking about that this morning.
Oh, you were,
Do you want me
really?
to stop by and play with the kids later?
Oh, absolutely. I would love that.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Which one am I talking to right now?
This is Carmichael.
Carmichael?
You never
All right.
remember their name.
Sorry. I'm gonna look over and say, Samson, my buddy, my good old buddy, my
Hey,
man.
what up? How you doing?
These
You
guys
know-
are awesome.
You know, things are going, adventuring, doing a lot of crazy things, flipping around as per usual.
Fan freaking tastic. I love everything about that.
So you getting out and about these days?
Fuck yeah, it's good. I mean, look at this. I'm living the life. I'm Garden the King. Things are good.
Yeah? And you're not having any troubles these days, right?
No, that's long behind us, and you know that. We
Yeah,
don't
that's
do that
true.
anymore.
That's true. I just had to
There's-
make light of the situation.
Those were some dark days. That's all I'm saying.
True.
That's all I'm saying.
Dark day.
Well, you look good.
I
You
know.
look great.
Look at this. I'm down like 30 pounds. I'm eating good. I'm eating a lot more salad these days. Not a lot of bear.
Salad?
Yeah,
That's quite the change from before.
I know.
But I'll tell you, I'm still up for some salted
Listen.
pork while I'm in town. If you're
Oh,
up
there's
for it.
yes, absolutely. Don't tell my husband.
Okay.
Aw.
All right. Jimmy shouldn't know.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
like-
whoa, whoa! Don't even bring up the name.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry. All right. But I'm gonna stop by. I'm gonna say hi to both of you. It's been way too long.
I know. I agree.
I'll bring over some salad
It's cool.
Salad.
and
I hope it's kale.
Love the salad.
as long as it's kale. Well, hey, I'm gonna pop in and say hi to Fizz.
Oh yeah, it's fine. It's cool. It's no big deal. He's just hanging out, chilling. You know.
All right. Okay. Thanks, buds. I'm going in.
Yeah. Go on in.
Okay. So I'm gonna head in. And...
Yo, Fizzy! And he knocks back on the door. What do you want? Hey, yo, Rookie's here for you. Let her in. And the door opens.
The very
Okay.
casual kingship here.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna shut the door behind me, and I'm gonna turn and say, "Okay, Fizz. I know we've been having a nice time together, but what is going on with these seeing stones?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, Fizz. Don't play coy with me.
What?
What are your plans with these?
What do you mean? What am I playing? I don't. Did you see what happened with the first one?
What do you mean? What happened with the first one?
What do you mean? I don't know. You tell me. You got sucked
Like,
into a
that we
different realm.
teleported?
Yeah.
So what are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of other people finding these? And why do you want them?
I want him to keep him off the streets.
Is that really it, though?
Yes! Do you think I want my citizens to be swept off to some distant land? And I can scry on everything.
True. Okay.
What do you think?
well,
I'm nuts? You think
course
I'm
not.
nuts?
I've known you for years. Never have I ever even once thought you were nuts.
That's good.
You know I trust you. I just thought it was important to have this two-way communication. Wanted to make sure.
yeah. Right.
Okay. Well, you let me know if you need anything while we're gone. Send me a message. You know where to find me.
Like a text message.
Give me a pigeon.
Boop, 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 boop. It's called a sending stone.
Sending stone.
That's actually a thing. I'm not making that up.
No, that's
You
true.
can use that. You out there, you can use that.
I pull out a rock that Ollie looks like a flip phone, and I hand him one.
Why are you giving me a rock?
Oh, it's the Lucky Stone. Got it in Ravenloft. It's part of the castle.
It's called an
fact.
eye stone. Because because it belongs to you. I'm out.
Okay.
Right, and they call me crazy.
I wink and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Yo, Rookie, see you later.
We're gonna do like a 5-minute long handshake. It's like secret handshake. Handshake. Like the yeah. Some flips are involved. It's crazy. Okay. Then I'll head back to my room.
All right, and as you leave, the guards say bye. Hey, you better come down, hopscotch with the kids, Rook.
I thought he was gonna say, "Hey, bada bada bada."
Wait, wasn't that Carmichael that had the kids?
Yeah, I just
Bada,
can't
bada.
remember his voice at the
Yeah,
moment.
whatever. They're all friends.
Oh,
Hey,
Vinny.
hey, not Vinny. Don't call me Vinny.
Sorry.
I mean, you could call me Vinny. I'm not going to stop you. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm heading to bed.
Okay. So you guys all kind of head to bed. Hyacinth, are you doing anything before or after you have your time spent with Rhea?
no, I think when I say goodnight to her, I just come back up to the suite and then I just find somewhere to sleep and then just shut the door and continue to be alone.
All right.
That's so telling. Oh my god. Continue to be alone. She was just on She was just on a very dark and dangerous mission to a very strange land, and she came back home and is continuing to be alone.
Well, it was
Well,
a lot of
there's something to think about there.
high pressure. It's intense.
We're all dealing with our feelings and our emotions in the ways we know how to.
Right.
I'm laying in bed with my dog.
From Archimedes to Rookie to Riddick.
I like that me brushing my donkey and then going to bed is somehow like telling of my character. It's suspicious while you're in a church drunk with a bloody hand. Like,
Oh my god, someone needs to check on me.
Nobody knows where you are.
I know.
I just assume that you're in bed, honestly.
No, I was just making a comment because those one few words, it's like alone. Just feel there's some RP there.
So you
Putting that away.
No, I didn't know where to go.
No, it's fine.
So you spend the night, and it's morning time, and as you come out of your rooms, you see the table is filled with all different kinds of foods, from local to ones that have been brought in from distant lands. Fruits, vegetables, eggs, croissants, anything you could imagine that you would want for breakfast is there before you.
Sorry, my microphone is peaking still.
Is
Is
there
it-
blood?
Is your mic getting on? Is Katie's mic crazy loud?
Not here, not for us. Not at least not for me.
You need to talk closer. I turned it down so you need to get closer.
Well, that one says that it's still peaking, like it gets loud.
Oh.
Anyway, I come out and I yawn and I stretch and I'm like, oh, that was the best sleep ever. And my back just cracked. And then I walk over and I look for some, like a pot of tea that's like a British kind of, just a nice little teapot and a nice little teacup and some sugar cubes, and I'm set.
Okay, so you have, before you there is already a teapot that has hot water boiling, almost magically. But you do see a spread of various kinds of teas. You get a whiff of jasmine from one that would smell like Earl Grey in the next, one that is of more flavorful, of fruity smells like raspberries and strawberries.
It's the Earl Grey one.
Okay.
And I let it steep in the teapot.
And you have your tea.
Yay!
I stumble out of my room and I kind of just, I'm not really a morning person, so I sort of sit down, start collecting foods, and started just kind of looking around and I see Hyacinth eating or drinking her tea. I really just kind of in my own world, giving bacon to Shadow.
I'm really cheery and like very well put together. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, Did you wake up to this delicious smell of food too?
I open up my room or my bedroom door, and I just look super disheveled. Like hair is sticking up and like going every other which way, and I'm just gonna walk to the table, put Helob down on the table, let him eat anything he possibly wants.
You see
I'm just
Helob start to crawl over several of the foods. There's a pile of eggs that he just kind of wades through, and then he makes his way over to. There's some candied bacon, and then there is a slab of Canadian bacon that is there that he just sits right on.
It's just ham. It's just ham.
So I have like a teacup in my hand, and I see Helob coming across the table, and there's like some scrambled eggs or something that I'm like eyeballing, and I don't want his little feet in it. And so as he's coming across, I'm just sipping my drink and I just pull it out of his way. And then as he goes across, I just push it back.
So as you pull it across, kind of out of his way, a couple of his feet of his legs were on the plate, but not touching the eggs at all. And so you pull it, and you see Helob kind of like slip, and he takes his hook and like latches it onto the plate, and very Tokyo Drift style slides around and makes his way past the plate. He kind of looks at you and then just scuttles up towards the ham.
He puts his hook up in the air and shakes it at you.
I feel bad. I'm just like, oh, sorry. Okay.
And then he's like, and
I'm sort of witnessing all this happen, and I'm like, "Where's Briddick?"
As you say that, you just hear "ow, ow." As I come stumbling in, I'm just like feet away from you guys now, and like "ow," and I plop down in a bench next to you.
Rough night.
It's pretty rough. I found the 5 kegs.
Nice.
And I kind of pull over what I think is water, and I pour it. Is it water?
out of the keg?
No, whatever's on the table. Right, we're at a table.
Oh yeah. You could find water. Yep.
Oh man, I need something stronger than water. I start signaling for somebody to bring something stronger than water. Will hair the dog?
While he's like signaling, I'm like, I got you. And then I just start piling really fatty foods onto this plate, and then get some cutlery and bring it over and like set it really gently in front of him so it doesn't make a loud bang and like upset his head. And I
have mine carrying it down. I never touch the plate. You notice though that one of my hands is wrapped in rags and stained with blood as I do.
When I put the plate down, I just like grab your hand and I just look at it, and I'm like, what happened here?
Ow.
Well, I'm gently touching it. I'm not like squeezing it.
I still say that.
Oh.
I pull it back, and I guess I had a talk with my old tutor. It always ends in blood.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. A lot's happened since New Barovia. And I needed to make amends for that. Make some changes. You know?
I think so. Do you need anything?
No. I don't think so. Do you want to see it?
If you want to show it, sure.
Let me preface this with the one thing. Drink something. I've never had a religious experience in a religious place. The closest thing I came to any god is in the presence of my old tutor, Sir Nugma. He was a poet and a swordsman. He lived in Bryn Shander, and he took in orphans. I was one of them. He taught us how to fight, how to use a sword. He taught us the importance of friendship and love. But mostly he taught us the importance of freedom. And he had several gods he prayed to every day, depending on his mood or situation. Gods of love, gods of fighting, gods of freedom. But I felt I failed him in my adulthood. I was weak, and you guys know the rest. I became a thief and a reaver, and yada, yada, yada. Fast forward to Ravenloft. That's when everything changed, and as soon as I found my way into the worship of a god again, I swore that I would uphold the beliefs of my old tutor, Sir Nugma, and the god he prayed to the most for was Hieronis. And I unwrapped my hand. It's kind of gross blood, and there's this little scar. And it's the simplest thing. It's like one is like a cross mark that represents a sword, and the other one is sort of a little feathered mark that represents a quill. And I just hold it up, and that was his symbol. And by his words, I close my hand. Live, love, fight, and be free. I'm going to change my life. And I'm going to protect those that I love and care for. And he looks around at all of you, picks up whatever's in his cup. For her, Sir Nugma, the dead bastard, and for the god Hieronis, may honor, friendship, and sacrifice be in our wake. And I drink it. It's just water.
And I just get my little teacup and I'm like, to Sarah Nugma.
Sir Nugma. A little blood kind of comes out of there.
I sort of toasted my orange juice and keep eating bacon.
I put my glass up, but accidentally spill a bunch all over the place.
Helob raises his hook.
I take a deep breath and just smile at everybody and eat and pretend like everything's okay for a little bit longer. But I
go
don't use
into
the
like
hand.
I go and find some like a little medical kit or like a first aid kit in the room and get some like a fresh cloth or something, and like while Briddick's eating, I'm just like, don't mind me, and I just pick up his hand and then wrap it and then tie it, then
It's
just
like this.
yeah, just tying it up, and then I just like give it a little pet and then I put it down.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Ooh, the wine.
All right, so where do we start?
Well, since
Good
you've
question.
been around the longest, Rookie, have you ever heard of this island that Fizzgig was talking about? Like, I mean, you've known him for a while. Have you heard anything of it?
Eric.
You don't know.
Okay.
Fizzgig doesn't even know about this island until he got that letter.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Beats me. I've never heard of this area. In fact, I know probably just as much as you guys do.
While you guys are thinking, I go into my room and get a hairbrush and then come out.
I've never been here, ever.
Although I have heard that there are giant centipedes here.
Gross.
That's exciting.
Shh. Are they? Wait.
Sometimes they eat people.
Should we go after them?
We should probably ride them when we see them. Like,
That would be cool.
I get the
Look
brush.
at both of you. What?
I go up behind Ruki and I just look at everyone. I start brushing Ruki's hair and I'm just like, she's lying. I'm just brushing Ruki's hair.
Well, before we do anything, we should probably hit up the town and spend a bunch of this money that we found.
Oh yeah.
And spend it on what?
Weapons, supplies.
Well-
last time we found that kick-ass sword that Briddick lost. So
But I got it back.
you got you
I
did.
got it back.
Hold on to
So-
the next one.
I've spent a lot of time traveling. ranging, if you will. If we got to get to this island, we're going to need a port. If we're going to need a port, we're going to need to hire a ship and a captain and a crew.
You don't think we could sail by ourselves?
We still need to buy a boat, and I don't know if we can afford a boat. And I can't sail. Can you guys sail?
Well, you think that orb we touched sent us to Ravenloft? You think there's some way we could kind of control it? Maybe send it.
I'm going to stop you right there. I am not going to touch that orb ever again.
You guys, if we can take down a vampire, we can sail.
Probably, but also, have you ever been tossed in a tempest before? Have you ever been knocked to and fro in the waves of the ocean?
I mean, it's been weeks.
I'm more concerned about the pirates. I think I would like some protection against the pirates.
My advice: we actually squeeze your buddy Fizzgig for a little coin to get a boat with a crew.
Fizzgig already said he would teleport you to Specularum.
Holy shit! Ow, we're fine. If he'll do that, then yeah, we'll just need supplies and any information of a handler or something on the other side.
Yeah, if we
I don't know about you guys. I've never been there.
I have also never been there nor heard stories. I'm from the forest, so
Okay, so
I know very little about the ocean.
And I hate to always bring this up, but I know we don't have much else. Well, some of us don't have much else going for them. What's in this for us?
Adventure, dude. What's everything for? To knowingly rest in your deathbed, knowing you lived a full and exciting life.
What else do you have to do? What better is there to do?
I think I look at it from the perspective of keeping people safe, and if Fizzgig is collecting these orbs or opals or whatever they are to keep people safe, then I think it's our duty as experienced people now to continue on that mission to do that.
I just want to look like a pirate, so I want to go buy some pirate clothing down in town.
Match your spider.
Yeah.
I bite into some bacon and I shake the end at each one of you, and I agree. Each one of those. It was silly of me to actually even think that we could make a buck on this. Maybe that's the old savior talking.
Well, I think also we will get a what's it called?
Payment, gold, treasure, loot.
All of the above.
Another word for payment. What do you give kids when they do chores?
Allowance.
An allowance, yes. We will get some kind of allowance for this, I think.
Well,
we are doing him a favor after all.
Well, if it's a favor for him and you're in his graces, then it's a favor that I'll help you with. We have a way of transportation. Good. Check. We have a means of supplies.
Well, remember also, Specularum is the Grand Duchy of Karamikos.
Do we know anything about that?
No,
so it's full of gold?
No, this is a town on the edge of one of the realms.
Okay.
Do we know anything about this town? Should we press Fizzgig for more information about where we're going?
You could, yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. I'd like to know if we're going to need a handler there, someone that's going to, at least when we get over to the other side, see to our needs until we get settled in. If not, what should we expect and where should we go? Where should we start?
Oh, I just remembered, Briddick, that this is a place filled with gold. And Fizzgig said
Briddick fights the urge.
and that Fizzgig did say that we could bring back whatever we find, whatever we want to bring back. So
I had a rough night. Ow. 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 All right, I'm done eating. Where should we do?
I'm gonna walk out quickly. Are there like stables nearby really fast that like I can walk to in like a minute and then come back?
Stables? Probably not. You'd have to go all the way out of the castle and out.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'll
gonna go.
I'll get there later.
I'm gonna
How
go.
long is Rookie's head? This is just quick.
I was thinking that she kind of has, kind of like a pixie cut. Maybe a little bit longer than that.
Yeah.
Okay. I put like a little, while we've been talking, I put like a little braid in the side of Rookie's head. just to
Oh
keep it
shit!
off her face.
Roll dexterity, get advantage.
You
Do I really-
braided my hair? I've always wanted someone to braid my hair.
just like one on the side to keep it out of your face.
She doesn't say, but like you can tell that she's very excited about this.
Yay.
And
It's
actually,
sort of
and under
like-
her breath, she goes, "Thank you. I kind of feel pretty."
do that light touch where you don't actually touch it. You just kind of put your hand.
Cute. So we're gonna talk to Fizzgig? Is that where we're going? Sorry, I derailed it with braids.
I think that's.
Yeah, because I'm sorry. So you said the city we're going to will have like kind of a location we can supply up while we're there, or should we do it before we take off?
You would think that from what you've heard, you think that you need to find passage there, and to the island, and that you could probably supply up there.
Wait, the teleport doesn't get us to the island?
No,
Where does the teleport put us?
Specularum.
And okay, then that's where I'm confused. I thought Specularum was the island.
No,
What's Specularum?
the Grand Duchy of Karamikos.
Dumbass.
So is that so? What is that land?
What?
And then we have to sail.
How far
You don't-
away is that from where we're going?
You don't know.
All right.
So Specularum is.
Remember, all you have is that note.
What's the note say?
The one Katie had, or
Oh.
Hyacinth had.
Got the
What was that?
files are in the computer.
They're in the computer.
Of course.
So simple.
Yes.
So wait. So what? Okay. This map you gave us here.
Mm-hmm.
This
That
isn't Specularum. This is
that's the isle that you need to go to.
okay. Encampment Isle. Mora or Teneros.
Could you ping on this map where the teleportation circle thing is
It's
going to
not-
drop us?
Nowhere's on that map.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay, so
This is the map that came with that note.
so Specularum is the closest thing to this.
Possibly.
Okay. All right. So
Okay, we have some questions for Fizzgig, and I stand up and I stumble and almost fall back down into my seat.
So while you stumble and stuff, I like. Do I still have the letter that he gave?
Mhm.
Okay, so I just kind of like unroll it, and then I say, okay, just to recap.
One,
When the gale, the letter says, when the gale finally ended, we found ourselves approximately 7 days normal sailing distance due south of Specularum, in the Thangoi what did you say, Eric?
Archipelago.
Archipelago.
Archipelago. It says we replenished our supplies, patched up the ship, and traded our remaining goods at native villages along the shores of several islands. So there will be some places there that we can, according to this, that we can stock up. But other than that, it looks like they just this person just skirted the islands until they came across Teneroa? Oh, sorry, the Isle of Dread.
no, okay.
Is that the one that we're going to?
I'm not sure. I'm actually really confused on where we're supposed to be going, so I think we should go talk to Fizzgig and get it written down. We need to know more about the Specularum.
Written down.
We need to know if we need to ask him if he knows how close it is to the Isles de Muerte.
She just read it to you. Were you listening?
No.
It's 7 days normal
No.
sailing distance due south, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Sorry.
Listen, I have a killer hangover. Okay, so Specularum is a land, a duchy,
Grand.
a grand duchy. So that is a land.
Yeah.
7
So-
days sailing. Okay, all right.
So it's north of where we need to go.
I got a plan. So we need to get there first and foremost. It sounds like that place will be able to supply us, and supplies we'll need. And if it's 7 days sail, assume that the Duchess is not going to fire us off in her own teleportation doohickey. We're going to need enough money to charter a ship. Good ship, a ship that we don't need to sail. And he looks at everybody, but he mostly looks at Ruki when he says that. But you can be a pirate. You can still be a pirate.
I'll bet we could just ask Fizzgig to hook us up with a boat.
But the boat needs to come through the teleporter. Unless he can give us a writ that says, give these guys a boat.
Could we? Does Fizzgig know how the teleportation thing works?
Yeah, he knows how the
Most likely it's just a doorway.
All right. Yeah, let's go talk to Fizz.
But I also, and as we get up and we start walking, we'll walk and talk.
'Cause I think we can take a boat with us.
I think we can squeeze him for a little coin to I mean, someone needs to bankroll this.
How
That's
We
much?
don't need any of it for
We
ourselves.
got just a boatload from Ravenloft, right?
But
I
that's
thought we got like a chest full.
We can't carry anymore. Last I remember.
Archimedes. That's for the children.
What I'm saying is we need to spend some first, then ask for more.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's
But
head to
not on a
town.
boat. A boat is
Let's
we
head to
could-
town, grab some goods.
Never been
We
a good investment.
could get Fizzgig to charter the boat. We could save that money for us cool stuff.
Let's go buy some weapons,
All right,
then teleport,
let's do that.
and then we get more stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait a minute. All right. I'm gonna outline a plan, and you guys tell me if this is the plan you want to do. We go to Fizzgig and
Sounds good.
and
Let's go.
Love it.
that's part 1 of 4.
I
We
just
go
get
to-
up and start walking away.
He does this all the time. We go to Fizzgig and we ask him to bankroll this trip because we're gonna need money for a boat. Also, if he can tell us anything about Sepultura. 2, we go spend some of our loot to get gear here. 3, we go back to Fizzgig and walk through his portal. 4, once we get over there, hopefully everything is fine and we find a place to buy a boat.
I say yay, other than let's skip number 1 and just go directly to town and then go back to Fizz, get more money, and then head out. And then we might need the money for other stuff on the trip.
Okay, I think that's wrong, but okay. I think it's wrong. I think we should press Fizzgig first and
All
get
right.
and get
How much
his.
money do we have? Do we have it written down anywhere?
I don't have anything.
I've got mine written down. I've got a bunch.
I literally never kept anything. That was one of Brittick's things.
I thought you did.
I've got 200.
Oh, at one point you guys did give him a pouch of something.
And I've got, yeah.
What was the stuff we found in the the jail cells? Remember when Brittick was
That was platinum, wasn't it?
No,
a bunch of platinum?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you guys, and you guys gave at that time Xavier a sack of something. I don't know what it was.
It was that.
Do you know how much?
50.
Great, 50 platinum.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, we're rolling in the doskies.
That's all that we could carry.
Damn,
I think we're fine to go shopping.
I'm rich, bitch.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
I didn't know. I literally just like, oh my god, you're right. No, it's for the children.
Oh my god.
You're like making it rain.
I'm having a slow-mo party all by myself. And you guys
It's
stop.
over in like 2 seconds.
Record scratch. Everyone looks back, and I'm just like, what?
All right,
Sorry. Jack's doing something to our stream that Eric
what
should
is
look
it?
at.
Ew.
Oh my god.
I don't even know how do
What did
wait,
you do?
how do I do this?
Oh. Yeah, you did. Look at that.
You look really
Damn.
good as Santa.
Wait, what?
That's
Hold on.
not what I'm thinking at all.
Sorry, Jack figured out how to do something, and he's been playing with Eric this whole time.
I've been
Son
using
of a
your green screen
bitch!
now.
Yeah! What up? What up behind?
Sit
I
on
love it.
Santa's lap and tell him what you want.
You got Gavin back there, man. He's got almost 10 million YouTube subscribers.
I'd be like,
I had that one for a while too.
Are you changing it?
I was gonna take a while. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
you'd have to,
wait,
no.
like,
wait, hold on. Oh, damn you!
We had the Muppets
yeah.
for a second.
Mark, I want a green screen. Can I use any of this platinum to get a green screen?
All right, you guys.
Sorry.
Let's do this. Let's do a thing.
I'm gonna follow y'all's lead.
Well,
Well, you're
I
the one who
just-
wants to
I
go
go-
talk to. Oh, I'm out of the room.
Yes, I
already.
love that one.
I go back into my room, put the hairbrush back, shut the door, or say, I'll be 1 second, shut the door, and then literally 1 second later come back and I'm totally like ready to go.
I'm not. I've been sweating in like a corridor to the front room waiting for everybody. I never made it upstairs. But since Ruki is best friends with Fizzgig, I feel like she should be one that talks to him.
Okay, so
I mean,
we're
I
heading
could.
to-
I mean, he
are we
seems to
heading to
like me
Fizz?
too.
Is that where we're headed right now? To Fizz?
I think so. That's
Okay.
where Archimedes went to.
Okay.
Okay. So we approach Fizz and we say, hey,
How was your night?
hey, we slept really well.
Me
We're
too.
pretty well rested, except for our friend over here is a little hungover.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you have any like sunglasses, any like visors that he could wear?
I got something. Hold on. And he goes over to his
tinted
chest,
spectacles.
and he walks up to Briddick, and he puts on his head. He puts this visor, but it's just like this. It's like horse visors.
Nice.
10 out of 10.
Horse blinders.
Yes.
This works.
That looks good.
I
Looks good.
can't see Archimedes, and I
Those-
just like reach out and I
Those
grab
look
his
great
beard.
on
Oh,
you.
found him.
They really bring out the color in your eyes.
Thank you.
And I say, hey, so Fizz, we were thinking we wanted to go down to the town and grab some goods. Basically items to use on the trip, new clothes, stuff like that. Do you
Swords,
happen to?
cannons.
Would you be able to help us a little bit in getting some of these items?
Wait a minute. We made a deal here. Hold on, Rookie. I know you. I know what you're doing. Ha!
Yeah,
Listen,
you do.
You're getting all the money from this adventure, and now all I want is that one little gem. And you want me to fund everything you need?
So big.
Well, Fizzy, buddy,
What?
we don't have the gold from the adventure yet. We are probably going to need to rent a ship, right?
You could just front us. We'll pay you back.
Yeah, like a loan, because from Sepultura to the Isle de Muerte is going to be like 7 days sail, right?
I guess. I don't know. What does the note say?
Oh yeah. Do you have a sailboat we could use?
We need to charter a ship, and that's going to cost money.
Also, how much is a priceless scrying orb worth?
It's pretty priceless. I don't know how to put a price on it.
So I think you funding our trip probably isn't the worst thing. Or I mean, we're doing all the dirty work, all the damage. We're gonna put our lives in peril.
And you're getting all the gold.
Fizz, my man.
You're getting
My
the
man.
priceless gem.
What if we just need 10G to charter a ship? We'll pay you back, and all that sweet loot we're going to pull back out of Sepultura.
May I roll a persuasion check?
Sure.
Where is she?
Boop.
Oh,
Oh God.
can I
don't-
help her with my?
You don't need to, but you're
Ew.
not gonna be able to see. I rolled a 1.
Ha.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Sweet
That was
Italian.
so bad. Okay. I was like, well.
Oh, Chet's
okay.
right. I totally just asked for 10 gold. But I said 10G. Wait, 10K. 10K.
Yeah, I wondered what you were saying.
I meant 10.
10 kilograms.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Rookie, what do you want to say to Fizgig to influence him?
I'm gonna say,
Or what do you want? Make your demands.
All right. I say, hook us up with a soba, hook us up with a crew, maybe some new clothes, and maybe just some extra gold there just to get us out and about. We'll give you the money back. There's gonna be so much money on this island. You're gonna have your money back in no time.
You're also gonna have a priceless scrying
It's a
stone.
pearl.
And I just nudge. Stop it! It doesn't work. It's priceless. You can't put price on it. Duh.
Imagine, and then I'm gonna put my arm around him. I'm gonna say, Fizz. Fizz.
What?
Just imagine
What?
wearing diamonds all on all of your fingers, having this priceless gem, being able to roll in those doskies. That's what we're going to do
Doskies.
for you. But we
Yes.
won't be able to do this for you unless we get funded.
Doskies is Elvish for loaded, yo. I don't know.
I'm just like sitting at the back here, just kind of like unsure if this is the way that I want to be persuading him, because I'm like,
So,
oh,
I'm still like a little drunk now. You know that point where you're like first hungover, then you're a little drunk again, and I go over to Hyacinth. I'm like, turn it to a bear. Turn it to a bear.
I'm just like really stone face, and then I just look at him and I go, rawr.
All right, Rookie, here's what I'll do. I'll give you 3,000 gold to front this. But that's all I can
appreciate you.
spare.
No, I appreciate you. You know me. That means a lot. We'll be
I love
back
it.
soon.
You better be.
Oh, you have my word. You know me. I'll be back. I gotta finish my drawings upstairs.
Oh, God, you're still doing those?
I know. I'm sorry. I know it's taking value away from the castle, but
I couldn't erase them. I couldn't bring myself to put new stone in.
I
Oh,
know.
no. I love that.
All right, Fizz. We'll see you in a bit.
Before everyone goes away, I just go up to Fizgig and I say, just before we head out, I just wanted to triple check and confirm with you that you will check on us like you said you would, using the scrying orb that we brought you.
You want me to what?
Check up on us. Didn't you say that you were going to look in when you could?
Oh, yeah, sure. I could do that.
That's a
Okay.
really good idea. And if you find us dying, could you send help?
Please.
Depends on where you are.
Also,
We'll be in the Isle de Muerte.
did you send someone to go check on that fern by any chance?
Yes, but I haven't seen anything return yet.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. It's only been a day.
Okay. That's all I got. I'm just gonna be like, okay, well, I guess we'll be seeing you.
All right.
I'm real slow motion. We'll be seeing you. And then I bump into Archimedes accidentally.
Because
I'm just mumbling to myself, priceless. It's priceless.
Yeah. There's less than price.
Like I squint hard, like it's hurting me to
Come on.
hear logic.
And then I walk out. I leave Archimedes.
And I kind of walk out behind him.
Well, while you guys go to the store, actually, no, I'm gonna go to the store with you. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
I could go to the store like we're going to Target.
Yeah.
Pick me up a bottle of wine.
We need new toilet paper.
All right, so what do we need?
We need to like a Trader Joe's or something.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
That actually my trader.
Is there a Trader Joe's-esque place near here, Eric?
Someone had armor and maybe magical weapons,
Like
dino repellent.
barter bills,
There's
Trader Joe's.
there's an Armor Eye if you want to go to Armor Eye.
Like, is it like REI except armor?
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I could get stuff.
I could use some armor and maybe some magic things.
You're a wizard. The only thing you're
You
proficient
can't
in-
use armor.
You're only proficient in t-shirts.
For Shadow, not me, please.
Dog can wear armor. We can hear you whispering.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to take a picture of the cat.
Oh.
Cat armor.
USA.
Where we going?
All right.
Okay. We're gonna go to Armorai and we're gonna pick up some of them goods.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was
So,
some stuff that would be good.
You leave the castle and the keep is just buzzing with activity.
It's not good for my hangover. Just like out in the sun. I keep the blinders, but I kind of push them up so they're like this.
Oh,
Mhm.
apparently, as a Damphir, I have sensitivity to sunlight comparable to the Drow.
Mm,
Oh.
it's not as bad.
Put some sunscreen on.
Okay.
What does that look like in this fantasy world? It's just mud. Like,
Yeah, I put the mud on, but it, like similar to people who don't actually rub in their sunscreen, I like leave a bunch right here on my nose,
all streaky.
and
It's very
some
streaky.
here. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so did you get broken, or did Rookie get broken of her obsession with cleanliness due to all the blood from the end of Ravenloft?
She's trying to figure herself out right now,
The work in
Probably
progress.
which
mud
is
on
why
her
she
face.
came out looking super disheveled.
Ah, I like it.
All right. So
Where's
you
this?
so you're walking through the town and you see all different carts and merchants selling fruits, vegetables, all different kinds of goods, but then this one place, one building stands out amongst all of them. And it just inscribed in red ruby marble, it just says Armorai. And in front there's just two sets of plate armor that are 20 feet tall, knight armor standing in front of it, in front of an arched doorway.
Looks
And-
like a
I'm
good
gonna-
place.
I'm gonna go in there. I want that, and I point at one of them.
I think I'm gonna look for a new stick.
What? Like from the forest?
Well, the running joke was that I was really into this stuff that I found.
Mhm.
And they're like, "Where did you find it?" And I was like, "Oh, I found it at the bottom of this tree." They're like, "Oh, so you picked up a stick?" I was like, "No,
Yeah.
it's a really fancy stick."
There's a stick.
I'm gonna get you a stick
So
Look
you
around.
so you walk into Armorai
and find one.
and you see all different vendors selling all different items, weapons, armor, clothing, potions, anything you need for your adventuring needs, they have.
Excuse me, good sir.
What, me? You want to talk to me? What can I sell you? What do you need?
Well, I'm not looking for armor per se. Maybe I've got a really nice cloak here already. But if you might have anything, pendant wise, ring wise, amulet wise, something that might protect me from the occasional arrow or perhaps dinosaur tooth.
We don't have dinosaurs around here. And
Or a dinosaur tooth tipped arrow.
What? What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how much you want to spend.
I mean, you know, what kind of wares do you got? Then we can discuss price.
Well, so you're looking for a ring, you said?
Yeah. I mean, if you got one on you, I mean, I'm looking for pretty much anything that can help me out in the field. You know, we've been through some adventures already. We went through some caves up just north of here. We've been through a little quiet town full of werewolves and vampires. That was odd, but hey, we're still around.
Yeah, you've had a pretty interesting time here, huh?
Yeah, it's been pretty good, but I'm still standing, still fighting. So, have you got anything that might be able to help me out?
I got something for you. And
What you got?
he goes behind the counter, and this guy is huge. He's about 7'2" and just burly. So when he bends down behind the counter, you can still see the top of his head, and he's sifting through the counter, through his wares, and he pulls a ring out for you. He's like, "Well, tell me, what do you think about this?" And as you look at the ring, you see it's engraved with feathers weaving around it.
Can I roll Arcana on it, see if I recognize it?
Sure.
Or could you tell me more about this ring?
Yeah, absolutely I can. So, I heard, I haven't tested it, it's not tested, that if you put this ring on and you jump off the side of a building, you will not die. You'll just fall down. I have not tested this though.
I would trust him.
So it's like a slow fall, basically.
Apparently, is what I'm told.
It's like
Pretty
it's like a ring of falling slow.
That's pretty interesting. You got anything? Maybe something more offensive? Maybe like something that could do some damage? Or
Yeah, I
maybe
got something offensive, and he, and you just get this whiff of noxious gas coming from his mouth. How's that for offensive?
That's pretty rough. Give that in amulet form.
Oh yeah, good call.
Always wants something, and he's digging underneath the counter, looking for something for you. And he's digging and digging. What do I got here?
He's literally digging through his DMG.
Yeah.
What's
all the stuff?
a DMG?
Or a PHB?
What the hell's a PHB?
They're from my land. They're tomes of knowledge.
How much you charge? You got one? I'll buy it from you.
300 gold.
Let me see it.
Right here.
Interesting.
Well bound? Not really. Well balanced. Comes tabbed.
I gotta say, I love that you have post-its on yours too, because totally.
And it's like covered in.
Don't lose it. Yeah, don't lose it. No, I look like that. I lost my pen.
Nope, that's all I got for you.
All right, so you got this not gonna fall off a building dying ring. How much you looking to part ways for it?
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
Wow.
Seems awful pricey to me.
I don't have that.
I could have mentioned like, hey, you owe me gold anyway. I'm just tip those silver.
I've already spent everything I have.
You got a bag
It's
of
literally
fire.
everything is right here. It's right next to us. You just look over and I'm just opulent.
Can I take a look at the ring and see if there's anything else to it?
As you look at the ring, there's nothing else to it, but you just notice that the feathers almost seem to pop off of the ring. Like they're actually real.
Oh, so not that it's like a fake, but like it's something magical.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll? Can I try investigation or arcana or something to see if I recognize this?
Yeah.
Or see if I can figure out what the hell it does?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There you go.
You think it's feather? It would be Featherfall.
Featherfall. 1,000 gold for Featherfall.
Can't you cast that?
Yeah.
Or can you?
I mean, I don't think I have it, but it's something I could learn. I think I know fly anyway. So
How many uses does it have? Like, is it as long as you're wearing it, or is it
Is
expend
it
use?
passive?
It's
Might be
passive.
passive.
You will always fall. You'll always descend slowly at 60 feet around.
As long as you're wearing it.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about this one. I'm gonna take a look around the store. And I put it back down.
All
Start
right.
walking.
Fine. Fine.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "My good man, I have
Yes.
a few things that I need to grab.
Sure. What do you need? What can I get you?
Do you have a spyglass?
A spyglass. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Do you have a compass?
Absolutely.
Do you have a goblet that has a hook on it that I could access at any point and hook on my pants?
A goblet?
Yeah.
No,
That's
I
pretty
actually,
standard,
I don't. I have goblets, but nothing with hooks.
Do
Nothing
you
with
have a
hooks.
hook that I could attach onto a goblet?
Possibly, yeah.
Do you have a stuffed parrot?
That is a weird request, and no,
Nope.
I do not. I don't.
Totally.
Please do
totally
not
fine.
insult me with these ideas of
I'm
stuffed
not-
animals.
Okay.
I
do
am
you
a
have-
dignified merchant.
Do you have a striped bandana?
What
At
is
this point, I'm just like at the other side of the store, and I'm just listening to this, and I just like roll my eyes and just laugh, and then just keep looking.
And I whisper into Rookie's ear, "Get a peg leg."
I do not.
Do you have a hollow cylinder of wood?
I feel like that's something you could make, but I don't sell it. I wouldn't get a good price.
Ask
You
him how
would for
big
me.
his belt buckles are.
How big are your belt buckles?
They're as big as they need to be.
Yeah. Get the big one.
And lastly, do you have a pirate hat not a pirate hat? Do you have a hat that is
Are you a
that looks like
pirate? I
this?
don't take wild pirates here.
I'm not a pirate. I am fascinated with their lifestyle.
You're going to infiltrate their order
I'm going to infiltrate their order
and bring back their secrets,
and bring back their secrets. Wow, you're
and we'll
really good at
all
this.
be rich.
I will bring you back. I will bring you back so much gold and so many gems you would never have to work again. But also, do you have a hat that would fit me that looks like this?
Now, sir, with that
That would fit
being
me. That looks
known,
like the-
do you have a
No.
stuffed parrot?
And do you have a stuffed parrot?
Do not insult me again. I said this to her. I do not deal in stuffed animals. It's pathetic, and I am a higher quality of merchant than that, sir.
Come now, my dear. We won't spend our well-earned platinum here. And I shake my bag at him as I walk
You
away.
could have been rich,
You
sir.
could have been a contender. Not just.
You were the chosen one. Sorry.
She says it all the time.
And scene. That's where we'll end for the night.
Oh
All
fuck!
right.
Wait, I just wanted to get. I never got to shop.
You'll get to pick it up because Jack hasn't gotten anything either. He-
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still looking around.
I
I
didn't
definitely
get
have a
anything.
shopping
And,
list.
and,
Oh, that's true, you
Isaac
have it.
hasn't either. Yeah. So we'll pick up the shopping next week.
All right, that's exciting.
I have really simple stuff I want to get. Hey, we're 10 minutes early. Let's shoot the shit.
No, I gotta run.
Oh,
Oh.
where you going? I thought you were gonna say hot date.
No.
I
Hot
mean,
date. Hashtag hot date. Hashtag hot bits.
Hot bits for Rick.
hot bits for
Wasn't
Rick.
my hashtag tonight. I'm not gonna actually reveal what my hashtag was tonight because
Oh,
we never
where
got
are your
to it.
hashtag?
I'm gonna save it till for next week's game.
We should be like Pee-wee's Playhouse, where if someone uses the right hashtag, we're just like, "Ah!" It's like the word of
Oh, if someone uses the right hashtag in chat, we should give them bits.
the day. Ooh.
Oh.
Actually, you also raised $2 for a green screen tonight, Rick.
It could be bits
I
from
did?
Rick.
Yeah.
That's what we can
I didn't-
hashtag bits from Rick.
We're gonna
Two
say
people,
from Rick.
people
I didn't know
donated
you guys were
$1 to you for a green screen.
green screens are $10 on Amazon.
You can get a full. We actually
So you're almost there. Eight more dollars.
Here, let me see if I can find it. We got a nice
So,
one.
just a reminder, we are playing. So we're playing on the Monday of RTX.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it'll be June 10th, or July 10th, I think.
Are we still gonna try to have Rick Skype in?
Or should I mute?
What?
What?
We're talking about you.
No.
I know, because you're talking.
Well, I mean, like, do we want to try to have you Skype in, or what?
We'll get
what's-
like an iPad and like put them like
on a mannequin.
Yeah.
I've
That'd
done
be
it before
weird.
with games.
Okay.
If you guys want to, I can make the time work. That's
Well, I
easy
mean-
for me.
We also said Lewis said he would join us.
Yeah,
Eric,
Lewis
so
is joining.
we have other people too. So
Yeah.
if you want to take the week off, Rick, since you're too important to hang out with us, you get your
No, I don't want to take a week
Oh,
off. I want to play.
damn.
I just
Oh,
like
snap.
you just can't ignore the guy in the laptop. You have to
Alyssa,
put it right there.
Alyssa-
What?
On Monday, we're gonna sleep in because it's gonna be after a long convention weekend. But then we're gonna go tubing,
Yeah.
which is gonna be awesome.
I'm
We're
so
gonna,
Yeah, I
excited.
know. That's the
We're
one
gonna
thing
drink beer, go
that's the
tubing.
one thing I'm actually missing is I want to go tubing.
we'll probably have
I'll bring
barbecue.
scotch.
Can you guys do like a live Instagram or something?
Oh yeah,
I'm
and then
supposed
we'll
about
come
it.
back, have a nice like barbecue dinner, and then we'll play some D&D live and in
can't-
person.
Why can't you guys not go to RTX and do that instead on like Saturday and Sunday?
That's it.
I would.
Totally it.
Katie's ready to blow it off. I gotta go. I'm legally required to be there.
It's
Kinda
true.
true. Kinda true.
Contractually or legally? Or legally
No.
is the contract.
I don't think legally they can do anything, but I've got a lot of stuff I promised to be there for.
I just want to bring this. This is going to lose me experience points, but every time a player has a hard 9, we go over. But when the DM has a hard 9, we stop early. Also, hashtag hard 9.
Hey, hey, it's good to be the DM.
Ah,
Oh!
I know it is. I said it. I said it in
That
chat.
DM life, though.
Looks like
DM life.
Nine.
let me I'll put a throne behind you. Hang on one second, Eric. I mean,
Yes.
Is it gonna be the Iron Throne, though?
Can I start racing for a green screen? How do I do that?
You add it to your Patreon.
as soon as
and
you
make
send me
people
those
pay for
images,
it.
we'll get one for you.
Fuck.
Oh.
I'll do that. I'll do that right now. Maybe
Let's see. I
not.
do this, and
I don't know if that one will work.
I'll give it a shot.
It still says Arcasynth on the.
I know. It's just hard to write all of that shit out
That's true.
under their name.
Fair. Fair. Okay.
There we Close.
Quite.
Give it a second to
I'm
load.
just reading chat.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes!
what's shutting?
Wow.
Wow.
That fits way too well.
Wow, it does. Can that
That's
always be there?
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you keep the green screen.
At
I mean,
least,
it's
at
a
least
little
when Fizzgig is around, right?
bit. That's true.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah. Oh, what are you should get a list of your art or something for like environment specific green screen art for wherever we're going
Oh,
next.
yeah, that's cool.
So whenever you're like a dinosaur, you put like
A T-Rex in his
Pratt
little
and-
hands, like
yeah.
above you.
Well, I had the Jurassic Park thing for a bit. I don't know if you saw that.
See, even chat wants you to go to RTX,
where?
and you'll get beers
Oh man, I know. I wish
someday.
one day. I know Jack invited me to go there next year when my comic book is out.
Oh yeah,
That sounds doable. Like that sounds totally doable.
Cool.
I can make like a extra weekend for it.
You know, you could. We have a thing right now going with Omaze where you could win a trip to RTX with a hotel and
Oh,
flight.
how do I submit? Is that a hashtag too in chat?
It's omaze.com/roosterteeth. We're giving away a platinum VIP badge.
Whoa!
Okay, wait a second. Well, actually, I already have. I
It's
can't
the
because I already
best
have
badge
fucking.
that
I've already got.
anyone other
I
than
literally already have plans. Wait, is it that what weekend
7th, 8th, 9th
of
July
in the year?
2000.
2015.
Wait, what's the website?
So Eric, you're coming in on Thursday. Alyssa, are you coming in on
We'll talk
Thursday?
No, I'll be there on Friday, probably midday.
Okay. You're gonna miss go karting.
Boo.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
See?
actually flying. So I'll be flying into Dallas early in the morning on Friday.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm driving down with a boy.
Oh, that's right. Top Boy.
Is
Oh, no.
oh, look at her poo!
Oh
Look at her
my
push!
gosh, she is not blushing.
I'm
She's
kidding.
totally
I don't
blushing.
even know what that looks like.
I'm always red, so no, I can't. I don't tell when I'm blushing.
All right, I gotta run, guys.
All right. I'll talk
Hard
to you guys
9.
later. Thanks for
Hard
playing.
9.
Hard 9.
GG.
Hard 9.
Everyone.
Bye,
Thanks for
everyone.
hanging
Thanks for
out.
watching.
I'll
Alright.
have more hashtags and bits for next week.
All right.
Bye, guys.
I still don't know how